This man kept stealing again and again, but this time the judge showed him a future that would truly scare him.
2024 CR 1271, State of Texas versus Renee Roman. If I'm going to have parties announced for the record for the state.
Casey Garrett and your
Defense.
Raymond Bell for the defense.
And are you Mr. Roman?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, did you review the document entitled Discovery Acknowledgement with your, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, on both, Your Honor.
All right. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Roman, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We so waive.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. Waiving repeater and also waiving count 2. Proceeding on count 1 alone.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand in count 1, you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And did your attorney explain to you the court admonishments and review that with you in detail? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand that the range of punishment for unauthorized use of a vehicle is anywhere from 180 days in the state jail facility up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Court counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Based on my interactions, I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Roman, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. How do you pronounce your last name?
Roman.
Roman. See, that's what I was thinking because I was thinking about Judge Roman. All right. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 1. Punishments to be assessed at 15 months in the state jail facility. There's a $1,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
I did file pretrial motions, Judge. However, they were not presented to the court for hearing.
Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Be the same. No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places, Mr. Roman? Again, did you understand you have a right to, and state you may continue to confer. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just ask the court to follow the agreement of parties. My client understands that he had a definite lapse in judgment when he engaged in this activity. He recognizes it was inappropriate behavior. And he, wants to accept responsibility for that. So that way he can get back on track. He does have a family to support. He has a wife and a child. And it's definitely been difficult on him being in jail. He understands he just needs to get this behind him. That way he can get back on the path to supporting his family.
Why do you keep stealing?
It's just bad decision, man.
Well, why do you keep making bad decisions of stealing?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just history against this. Something that I just keep screwing up. That's it.
How old are your children?
9 and 6.
9 and 6. So do you think they're proud of you right now?
No, I don't.
So why do you keep doing things that are not making your children proud of you? That's the question. You've got to get to the root cause of that, because the way I see it, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in somebody's prison. And you know what's going to end up happening? I don't know who the mother of your children is. I don't know what type of person she is. I will tell you, some of the women in my family, I won't say some, all. If you go to prison, they're not bringing children to visit you at the prison. And then, of course, the rest of the family is going to say, why do you keep having children with this person who keeps stealing? So you need to stop. Otherwise, you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison or in the Bexar County Jail or wherever it may be. And then you know what ends up happening? Children, the way they learn to speak is they listen to other people and they imitate what they're doing. So do you want your children stealing leaf blowers and then driving to the location to sell the leaf blowers back to the person that it was stolen from?
Right.
And then not only do you bring the complainants their leaf blowers to try to sell them back to him, but you arrive in a stolen vehicle. All right, court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 15 months in the state jail facility. There's a $1,000 fine. Time and money will not run concurrent and give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You better make better decisions. Otherwise, you're going to be that person at the prison. And you know what? A new person's going to come in and they're going to say, how do things run around here? And somebody's going to say, oh, you need to ask the person we call the grandfather, because they're the old person here. And they're going to say, who is that? Oh, that's Mr. Roman. And they're going to point to you. Don't be that person. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
The courtroom session begins like any other routine criminal proceeding, with the defendant calmly standing before the judge, ready to finalize a plea deal. Charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle, he acknowledges that he has reviewed the evidence, understands the charges, and is prepared to move forward. Everything appears standard, almost predictable, as both the prosecution and defense confirm the agreement. The judge carefully walks through each legal step, ensuring the defendant understands his rights. He confirms that the defendant is aware of the punishment range, the waiver of a jury trial, and the consequences of his plea. The defendant answers each question with a steady yes, showing no visible resistance or hesitation. At this point, it feels like just another case moving quickly through the system. The plea agreement is clear: 15 months in state jail and $1,000 fine. The defendant accepts it. The court reviews the evidence, finds it sufficient, and formally declares him guilty. Everything is proceeding exactly as expected, until the judge pauses and shifts tone. Instead of moving on, the judge asks a simple but piercing question: why do you keep stealing? The courtroom atmosphere immediately changes. The defendant, caught off guard, struggles to answer. He mutters something about bad decisions, but the judge doesn't accept that explanation. Instead, the judge presses further, asking why this pattern continues. Why do you keep making bad decisions? The repetition of the question adds pressure, exposing the defendant's inability to justify his actions. Then the judge brings up something deeper: his children. Learning that the defendant has 2 young kids, ages 9 and 6, the judge asks if they would be proud of him. The defendant quietly admits they wouldn't. That admission shifts the moment from legal to deeply personal. So why do you keep doing things that are not making your children proud of you? The judge asks, forcing the defendant to confront the consequences beyond the courtroom. The lecture intensifies. The judge warns him that his continued behavior will lead to a lifetime in prison. He paints a harsh picture of a future where his family moves on without him, where his children grow up without respect for him. The courtroom falls silent as the weight of those words settles in. Then comes the most shocking detail. The judge describes the crime in blunt terms: stealing equipment, returning to sell it back, and even arriving in another stolen vehicle. The absurdity and boldness of the actions leave no room for sympathy. Finally, the judge delivers the sentence: 15 months in state jail, a $1,000 fine, and a firm warning about his future. The plea deal stands, but the emotional impact goes beyond the punishment. As the hearing ends, the judge offers one last piece of advice: make better decisions, or this will be your life. One mistake can be fixed, but a habit can destroy your life. If you enjoy real courtroom cases like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because here, every case tells a story.